Welcome to Blacklisted News. How's everybody doing this evening? Give yourselves a round of applause for being on time. Listen, sometimes news happens and we have to go with the story. So the story was live at 7 p.m. Risa Risque had the wrong link. Then she had to chase down the new one, and here I am. All right, so now that you all have been waiting patiently, I think it's about time to get into our news story. Let's go ahead and turn that down. Those are the TVs in the background there. All right, how is everybody doing tonight? I see we've got some people in the chat. That's always fun. I love to see that. Definitely make sure that you were live in the chat, having a good time, cheering on your favorite performers. And you'll see at the bottom, every Blacklist show, every time that we perform, every Saturday, we do a big Blacklist Babes Cabaret full singing performance show. And then we also do a show where we celebrate local performers and artists. And as usual, we always have the Venmo and the Cash App information here at the bottom. If you feel so inclined, you can drop us a little bit of cash, and it is split between all of the Blacklist Babes. As a very special guest tonight, we have Salvation Mercy from the Blue La La Boys of Blue La La Entertainment. So you definitely want to stick around for that. Now, we've done quite a few of these online shows. I believe this is number 4. Oh gosh, it could be 4 or 5. To be honest, I don't really know what number this one is, because ever since we've been in quarantine, we have been performing online because we cannot perform in person. And as long as you guys keep showing up, we're going to keep doing these shows. So when we came to the world and all of the craziness that's happening right now, and let me tell you, the one thing we forgot to do that we always do in every Blacklist show is we always start with a cheers, a drink and a cheers. Tonight, we have an actual sensible glass of wine, and that's because there's a shot waiting there. Thank you so much to my partner and assistant in the back, Mr. Levi Stretch, for making sure that my news desk over here is well supplied. So we're going to go ahead and give it cheers, as we always do. All right, cheers, everybody. Now, there is some actual terrible news going on in the world right now. And we did touch on that on Thirsty Thursday last week. And it is prevalent in everybody's mind. And we want you to know that Blacklist loves you and how much we truly do care and are standing with you. If anybody needs anything, feel free to direct message us. If you just need to talk or you need a virtual hug, you know that Blacklist does love you. But for today's show, we decided to go the opposite of the actual world news and pick stories out of the craziest headlines that you could ever imagine. So the craziest headlines, and you've all seen them: Bigfoot, Mothman, mermaids, aliens, abductions, disappearances. We've got it all here for you tonight, and we're going to sing about them. So again, you feel so inclined, please tip us with the link below and enjoy the show. We're going to start off with our first performer, Cherry Poppins.
Looking don't know me, I can get a bit crazy. Have to get my way up 24 hours a day, cause I'm hot like that. Every guy everywhere just to be mad attention. Like I'm under inspection, I always get attention cause I'm built like that. I go through guys like money flying out the head. They try to change me, but they realize they can't. And maybe tomorrow is the day I'll never plan. You're gonna be my man, understand? I can't be tamed. 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 I can't be free. I can't. If there was a question about my intentions, I'll tell ya. I'm not here to tell you or tell you to go to hell. I'm like a puzzle, but all of my pieces are jagged. If you can understand this, we can make the magic. I'm all like that. I wanna fly, I wanna drive, I wanna go. I wanna be a part of something I don't know. And if you try to hold me back, I gotta go. Baby, by now you should know I can't be saved. I can't be saved. I can't be saved. I can't be saved. I can't be changed. I can't be saved. I can't be saved. I can't. Well, I'm not a trick to play. I'm about a different way. I'm not a mistake. I'm not a fake. Except my days. Don't change me. Don't change me. Don't change me. Don't change me. Yeah. I wanna fly, I wanna drive, I wanna go. I wanna be a part of something I don't know. And if you try to hold me back, I'm gonna go. Baby, by now you should know. I can't be blamed. I can't be saved. I can't be changed. I can't be saved. I can't be saved. I can't be saved. No one saves the same.
Oh, that was wonderful. Oh, hello, Purry Kitty.
Hi.
Hi there. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. So,
Thank you.
so Cherry Poppins, is it true that you escaped from Carol's Big Cat Rescue to go dance in a nightclub?
I sure did.
Now that you're back out here in the real world, do you miss anything about the Big Cat Rescue, or are you ready to shake your tail all over town?
I'm ready to shake my tail over town and spill the tea. That girl did kill her husband.
Shocking news.
You did not hear it from me.
All right, well, you didn't hear it from Cherry Poppins, but we thank you so much, Cherry. That was a beautiful job. Thank you so much for bringing your little cat tail and your gorgeous voice to our Blacklisted news stage this evening.
Thank you. I love you all. Good night, babes.
Good night. Wow, that was some juicy info. Do you guys think that she killed her husband? I don't know. Miss Cherry Poppins, an escapee from Big Cat Rescue, seems to think so. Your thoughts? Drop them in the comments below. And if you feel so inclined to tip for that beautiful performance that you just saw, you can tip right here on our Venmo and our Cash App. Again, these are always free shows. We're just happy to have you here. And on that note, if you want to follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and of course on Instagram. We do also have a TikTok, but we love to show it and shake it, and you can definitely follow Miss Cherry Poppins on all of those social medias as well. All right, are you guys ready for the next scoop? I know I am. Now, this next act, I know that some of you have heard of the Mothman prophecies. Well, don't be sexist. There's also a moth woman out there, and I hear she's looking for love. So with that, we bring to you the next news story, coming to you live, Nikki Fontaine.
So tired of playing with this bow and arrow. Gonna give my heart away, leave it to the other girls to play. Been a temptress too long. Just give me a reason to be a woman. This time, unchained, we're all looking at a different picture through this new frame of mind. 1,000 flowers could bloom. Move over and give us some room. Yes, give me a reason to love you. Give me a reason to be a woman. Just wanna be a woman. Don't you stop being a man. Just take a look from outside while you can. So little tenderness. No matter if you cry. This is the beginning of forever and ever. It's time to move on. So tired of playing with this bow and arrow. Gonna give my heart away, leave it to other girls to play. Hi.
I mean, Moth Woman, you look very beautiful tonight. I just want to tell you that.
Thank you. I only get 1 day to meet a man and then I die. So that's why I really pulled out all the stops tonight.
Yeah. And I understand that. And, you know, I know that you've been looking for a mate for a while since you and Mothman didn't work out. And I am so sorry to hear about that. But may I ask, are you on any dating apps? Has that helped you at all? Are you on Tinder or Bumble?
No, I've if you earlier in the song, I went ahead and I dabbed a few pheromones on my face. I'm hoping that's gonna, bring all the attention that I need in order to get what I want, essentially. So it's been rough out there.
It's been rough. I can imagine. I can just imagine. Well, we wish you all the luck, and we hope that you find love for one day and die.
Thank you so much. Good night, babes.
Good night. Wow, that was just a touching love story. I know we've all been there looking for the right mate and everything. And sometimes it's just so hard to find love in this crazy. Wait, hold on a minute. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I'm getting a breaking news report. Breaking news, everybody. Oh my gosh. So our next performer, Bartholomew Bottoms. What happened to Bartholomew? What did you say, Levi? Levi, you scamp. Oh no, Bartholomew Bottoms out in Bermuda Triangle. Bartholomew Bottoms out in the Bermuda Triangle. Oh, that's because I heard that they moved the Bermuda Triangle to College Park. So that's right. Oh, wait, hold on. We have a picture. Bartholomew Bottoms, we have a last picture. There he is. Oh my goodness. Bartholomew Bottoms is taking a selfie outside of an airplane? That's not very safe. Well, all right, folks, it looks like Bartholomew Bottoms is not going to be performing with us tonight, so I guess we're moving on to our next performer. Well, that's all right. Bartholomew, we wish you well wherever you are in the Bermuda Triangle, and we'll see you next time performing with the babes. Give it up for Bartholomew Bottoms, I guess. All right, on to the next performer. So, you've seen some crazy characters here. You've heard some beautiful singing. Are you all ready to hear some more singing? I know you are. Now, this one in particular, he's handsome, he's sexy, he's exotic, he's unique. And I hear that he might be the next Lady Gaga? We'll see about that. Coming to you live, our next news story, Orion Selt.
I still hear your voice when you sleep next to me. I still feel your touch in my dreams. Forgive me my weakness, but I don't know why. Without you, it's hard to survive. 'Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling. And every time we kiss, I swear I can fly. Can't you feel my heart beat fast? I want this to last. Need you by my side. And every time we touch, I feel the static. And every time we kiss, I reach for the sky. Can't you feel my heart beat so I can't let you go? Want you in my life. Your arms are my castle. Your heart is my sky. They wipe away tears that I cry. The good and the bad times, we've been through them all. You make me rise when I fall. 'Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling. And every time we kiss, I reach and fly. Can't you feel my heart beat fast? I want this to last. Need you by my side. And every time we touch, I feel the static. And every time we kiss, I reach for the sky. Can't you feel my heart beat so I can't let you go? Want you in my life. 'Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling. And every time we kiss, I swear I can fly. Can't you feel my heart beat fast? I want this to last. Need you by my side. And every time we touch, I feel the static. And every time we kiss, I reach for the sky. Can't you feel my heart beat so I can't let you go? Want you in my life.
Wow. Well, Ryan, that was just beautiful. Now, Fat
Thank
Boy,
you.
I have a question for you. Let's be real here.
Yeah.
I understand that you do like touching things, but you're not responsible for this terrible virus, are you?
I love touching things no matter what.
Oh gosh.
Oh, it's nice, Virus. It's nice.
Well, listen, I got some advice for you, Bat Boy. I mean, you have a beautiful voice, and I definitely think that, you know, if you love that voice, you should tip there below. But as much as we love your voice and we know that you want to touch things, I think it's very important to note that you need to wash your hands and wear a mask.
Oh. I'll take that into consideration.
If I sent you a mask and some gloves, you think you'd possibly wear it?
Sure, why not?
Okay, then. Well, Bat Boy, anything else you want to say before you go?
I'm into beanies now.
Oh, I like it. I like the beanies. So you're kind of going for like the hipster Bat Boy look. That's great.
Yeah, I'm emo.
Well, you know what? Emos are all about sensitivity. And how about being a little more sensitive in this world, Bat Boy? Wash those hands, wear a mask. And the next time we come out and see you perform live, we'll all be standing at least 6 feet away from each other so we can listen to you sing forever.
Okay.
All right, then. I think it's good that I've been able to make a change in Bat Boy's life today. Thank you so much for being.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, excellent. I'm going to bring up some information for you here and bring on our next act. So for our next act, if you want to bring up that background, Levi, I truly appreciate it, so that we can talk a little bit about a few things that the news doesn't always talk about. And that is 2 of our favorite charities, our local favorite charities here in Orlando, Florida. And the best part is it's all around. Well, until Levi pulls that screen back up so that we have a background, I'm just going to slide out of frame here. We're going to talk about the Barber Fund. There we go. So the Barber Fund is a local fund that helps people living with cancer. They help with everything from medication to just hospital visits and even picking up groceries. We know not everybody right now during the quarantine and trying to social distance is able to always go and pick up their medications. And we just, want to always shout out the Barber Fund because not only is it near and dear to Risa Risque's heart, but it is also near and dear to all of our local communities' hearts. And we truly do love the Barber Fund. And if you're not able to give us a tip today, that's okay, because you can always tip the Barber Fund, and you have it here, thebarberfund.org, and you'll be able to go and give them something, even just a small donation. Every little bit counts, especially during these times, to help people that are living with cancer. And they help people from all over, not just Florida. So it's something to note and remember that no matter what, if you even have just a few dollars, the Blacklist Babes, we truly do appreciate your assistance. But number one, try to help your local community and those in need first. And please donate to one of our favorite funds, the barberfund.org. We also have our good friends over at Florida Equality. We're going to bring that up there, floridaequality.org. They had a huge event, Equality Live, where they raised a lot of money to help people in need in the LGBTQIA+ community, in particular assisting with trans rights as well. And that's something that is extremely important to us in the Blacklist Babes, because everybody is on some spectrum of the rainbow here. And we, just want to support our family, our friends, and Equality Florida has done some wonderful work, beautiful people that work there. And we just, again, adore them so much. So again, if you don't have anything to give us tonight, we understand that completely. Give to the Barber Fund and give to equalityflorida.org because they are in need as well. That being said, it's time for our next performer. Our next performer, gasp, Risa Risque.
When allergies fill your nose with...
Whoop, that's not what we want. If we could just bring up that ticker, I'm going to go ahead and move forward here with my phone. This is live theater, everybody, so sometimes your devices don't always work well. Unlike, I guess newspapers where things are always perfect. All right. So as you can see here at the bottom, my name is Risa Risque. I'm your news anchor tonight, but I'm also a mermaid. Shock, awe, shock and awe. And guess what? I'm here today to speak out. As some of you saw in our newspaper that was floating around here in the last week on Instagram, mermaid found in seafood aisle of Publix. Guess what she was doing there? That's right. There was a mermaid found in a can of tuna, and I'm not taking it anymore. It's time to fight for what's right. Like a small boat on the ocean, setting big waves into motion. Like how a single word can make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. And all those things I didn't say, wrecking balls inside my brain. I will scream them out tonight. Can you hear this voice? It's time. This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm the right song. My power's turned on. Starting right now, I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes. Me, I still believe. Things what to say, wrecking balls inside my brain. I will scream them loud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm the right song. My power's turned on. Starting right now, I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes. 'Cause I've still got a lot of fire left in me. A lot of fire left in me. Like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves into motion. Like how a single word make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm the right song. My power's turned on. Starting right now, I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes. 'Cause I've still got a lot of fire left in me. A lot of fire left in me. I've still got a lot of fire left in me. All right. Well,
Tresemme gives you the power of professional quality.
yes, stop that there. Thank you all for listening to my fight song. I know for sure that right now we're fighting for a lot of things, and you should never stop fighting and never give up. Do it positively and with love. Go forward and spread the good word. Make sure that you are the person caring about the world, sticking up for your POC friends, and definitely make sure that no matter what happens, you're calling out people that are doing the wrong thing. And it's not about calling people out in a bad way or to tell them that, hey, you know what? You don't have to mouth off to everybody, but you can honestly say, what you're saying is racist and wrong, and here's the reasons why. And show them love. Above all, show everyone love. Because right now, this is all of our fight song, and we are all here standing together for what's right. And you know what I'm talking about. So, with that said, we're going to stop and move away from the real world news where a anchor mermaid fights against the tuna industry. And we're going to go back to the crazy world news. Is everybody ready? All right. So coming up next, we have for you my co-founder and musical partner, Professor Tuggles, coming up next. And I hear he's possibly, is he? No, he can't be. Well, I'll just let you all decide for yourselves. Coming to you live, Professor Tuggles.
I control the chaos behind the gun. Call it as I see it, even if I was born deaf, blind, and dumb. Losers winning big on the lottery. Rehab rejects still sniff the glue. Constant reputation with myself, a victim of a catch-22. I have no beliefs, but I believe I'm a walking contradiction, and I ain't got no rights. Do as I say, not as I do, because the shit's so deep you can't run away. Beg to differ on the contrary, agree with every word that you say. Talk is cheap and lies are expensive, my wallet's fat, so is my head. Hit and run and then I'll hit you again. A smart ass play, I'm playing dumb. I have no belief, but I believe I'm a walking contradiction, and I ain't got no right. I have no belief, but I believe I'm a walking contradiction, and I ain't got no right.
Wow. So the rumors are true. You really are Jesus Christ on toast.
Yeah, in my haste, I got a grace prayer confused with a miracle request, and well, kind of see my dilemma. I'm trying to figure our way out.
I definitely see that, and I do appreciate that in all these years that you've been around Jesus, you've learned how to play so beautifully.
Well, you just yell on a hill. Sometimes they don't listen so much. You pick up guitar, they start blocking it. What do you do?
Well,
you do what you can.
Who'd have thunk that a mermaid and a Jesus Christ on toast would end up being musical partners, starting such an amazing cabaret?
It's an amphibious world. All the creatures matter.
And I love that so much about you, and I love you, Professor Tuggles / AKA Jesus on toast. Anything else you want to tell us when you might possibly show up? I hear every now and then you show up in crowds and kinds of buildings. Anywhere else you want to give us a hint on where you might be next?
All I can say is please love one another.
I
Thank you,
think
babe.
I think that's a great way to go out. We love you, Jesus. Oh, wait, I forgot. While I was going through all my thingamabobs while Jesus was playing over there, I got this thing. I can't believe I didn't have it the entire time that I was being a news anchor. All right, so now that I've got this back, we can get back to our next crazy news story. And let's see, one of the things I wanted to talk about a little more, other than the tuna industry and how terrible people treat beef and how terrible people treat chicken. Hold on. Wait, another breaking news story? Huh? Oh my gosh, 2 breaking news stories in one night. But wait, our next performer was Gabe the Babe. Oh no, what happened to Gabe the Babe? Wait, I'm sorry. Gabe the Babe was what? So he was apparently abducted at Area 51. Gabe the Babe is too hot for this world. And wait. We've got a photo, everybody. We've got a photo. Gabe the Babe too hot for this world? How can that be? I bet he has a sexy mermaid sister. Is it possible? Is it true? I guess we'll never know. Unfortunately, it sounds like he zipped off to Uranus tonight and unfortunately won't be able to perform, which is a shame because he's such a beautiful singer. Well, I guess that means that it's time for our last act. But I want to keep reading this news. Well, I guess we're going to have to go ahead and bring on our next act, which is one of my favorite people in the world, one of my Burlesque sisters, the Blacklisted Babes Burlesque sisters, coming from the Lady Boys of the Peekaboo Lounge of Blue Lala Entertainment. We're going to find out next, what is the secret that Salvation Mercy has been hiding? Coming to you live right now. All right, well, you know what? Sometimes mermaids can't read. I'm really used to having these like crazy eyes that allow me to read in the dark. And unfortunately, I skipped over one of our performers this evening, but that's okay because that means lucky for you, you get one more entertainer before we have our last act. All right, and according to this newspaper, there's a Bigfoot sighting in town. And she's also pretty sexy, I hear. So coming up next, we've got our stage manager and our showgirl extraordinaire, Miss Victoria Reno, coming to you live right now.
I don't want to show off no more. I don't want to sing tunes no more. I don't want to ride moves no more. I don't want to show off. I don't want to wear this no more. Play the soft Christmas below my signature no more. I don't want to show off. Don't try to control me. I've made up my mind, and that's it. I quit. I'm leaving it all behind. I don't want to be cute no more. Make the gentleman quit no more. I don't want to eat fruit no more. I don't want to show off. She don't want to show off no more. News no more. Get the glory views no more. I don't want to show off. She don't want to show off. I don't want to show off. She don't want to show off no more. Not me. I don't want to show off. She don't want to show off, don't want to show Please, no more attention. I'm counting to 10. And I'm through. Farewell. Adieu. Farewell. You'll never see this. Sorry. You'll never see this. Never see this. Never see that. Never see these again. I don't want to change these no more. I don't want to change. I don't want to change these no more. I don't care if you come. I don't want to be here no more. Raise no more. Grab no more. Touch no more. Love no more. I don't want to show off. I don't want to show off. I don't want to show off. I don't want to show no more.
Mr. Felsick, it is painfully obvious that
Just kidding.
But that was sexy Bigfoot. That was amazing.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry I wasn't able to read the set list correctly. I would have never been happy if I didn't see that act for the rest of my life.
Don't worry about it, doll. We all make mistakes. You looking for a good time, by the way?
Oh, well, thank you. Now, tell me a little bit. I know that you kind of helped out here and there on Wall Street, and I know you don't want to show off too much, but any exciting lovers that you might have had that you want to tell us about?
Well, I'm not going to name any names, but let's just say I got a certain senator to Medicare for all my needs.
Ooh, I love that. Love that. Well, I know you, just like Jesus, actually are very elusive when you do decide to come out. Of course, every now and then, I understand it's a little bit of stripping, a little bit of hooking, and that's wonderful too. But anywhere else we might be able to find you right now?
Well, you never know where you're going to find me. Sometimes I'm on Wall Street. Sometimes I'm on the West Coast. Sometimes I'm just hanging out downtown, wherever you guys like to congregate. Sometimes I'm just in your heart.
Well, you are always in our hearts. And again, if you want to tip Victoria Reno, Sexy Bigfoot, you've got all of our Venmo, Cash App info in there. You also have her information on how to follow her on social media. You're the best Bigfoot you're the best Bigfoot stage manager a mermaid could ever ask for.
Thanks, doll.
Thank you so much for being here tonight. We love you.
I love you. Good night, babes.
Good night. Wow. I'm glad to know that you're glad that you saw that before you went tonight, aren't you? Now, unfortunately, it's the real end this time. That's right. And I'm not talking about the end of the world, because sometimes we report on that too. And with the rain outside, kind of looks like it might be. But fingers crossed it's not. And we can go on to live another day and fight the good fight, whether it be against tuna, racism, or anybody that ever says that what you're doing and how you're doing it is wrong. Remember that Blacklist loves you, and I think it's about time that Blacklist loves on our next guest, our wonderful guest from the ladies of the Peekaboo Lounge and our family, our burlesque family at Blue La La Entertainment. What is Salvation Mercy hiding? I want to know all of her secrets. Live right now.
We were at a party. You like melody. Someone reached in and grabbed it. What the raw lobster. What lobster? What lobster? We were at the beach. Everybody had matching towels. Somebody went under a dock, and there they saw a rock. There wasn't a rock. Was a rock lobster. What lobster? What lobster? Ocean in the ocean. The damn whole boat. Lots of trouble. Lots of bubble. He was in a jam. Set a giant cloud. Walk. Walk. Down. Down. Underneath the wave. Mermaid waving. Waving to mermaid. Waving sea fans. See what's selling. Dolphin dwelling. What lobster? What lobster? There goes the dogfish. Chased by a catfish. Blue sea robin. Watch out for that piranha. There goes the narwhal. Watch out for the tallywhack.
Wow, give it up for Salvation Mercy. That was amazing.
Thank you guys so much for allowing me to share that secret with all of you.
And before we go any further, I do want to mention to everybody that because we love you so much, Blacklist loves you, but you are a part of the Lady Boys of the Peekaboo Lounge, and you are a performer as well. If you would like to tip Salvation Mercy, we've got Salvation's Cash App and Venmo, and definitely follow Instagram as well as follow is the Blue Log Boys on Instagram as well. So make sure to send those tips down there. We're going to keep that up so everybody has a moment to send their tips in. First of all, I just want to say you look absolutely beautiful tonight.
Oh, thank you. I mean, I just wanted to, I've been trapped under this rock that I live in. I'm sorry, it's really emotional. If you can hold me for just 1 minute, I need to grab a drink.
Okay, we'll give you a moment. I know this is hard for you. Oh. Okay.
Oh, canned wine. Canned wine makes everything better. Yeah, I just wanted to put on a light cosmetic today because, like, as you stated earlier, I was sharing a secret with the world.
Right.
And that is that I'm a lobster. I'm a cross-dressing lobster.
Oh my gosh. Now, can I ask you a personal question that I know is going to be really hard for you? Because I, as a mer person, completely understand your plight. Which came first, the lobster or the cross-dressing? Was it always?
It was definitely the cross-dressing. The cross-dressing came first, yeah.
The cross-dressing came first, and then you realized you were a lobster.
Yes, then I realized after I took a very traumatic trip to a Red Lobster once that I was lobster.
Were you ordering lobster at the
time? No, I'm allergic to seafood.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Well, and that note, I will tell you, you're so beautiful. Is that how you stay so thin? Is your lobster dance? It's very
yeah, I do a lot of that when I listen to the 80s dance parties with April Fresh. I do a lot of that kind of lobster dancing.
So good. So good. And if anybody hasn't seen April Fresh's shows, she performs almost 4 to 5 nights a week online between her Instagram and Facebook and everything else that she does with the comedy queens. And I mean, I definitely have found myself swimming in my bathtub, dancing around, getting drunk to her several times a week for sure.
Oh yeah, she's a true inspiration, and I'm just wondering what kind of crustacean she'll be one day.
Oh, I imagine her as possibly revealing herself to be a dolphin one day. I could see that. She's such a great spirit.
A veggie loving, whatever you said.
Exactly. A veggie loving, whatever I said, dolphin sort of thing. Porpoise with a purpose. That's what she is.
That's where I plan to move, is Corpus Christi, actually.
Corpus Christi. What a beautiful town right by the beach there in
right
Texas.
by the beach, yeah. It's lovely.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, while I was digging through my bobs in my cavern, I found one of your beautiful jewels, and it looks like you're not missing it off of your tassel tonight. It looks like you might have.
I'm definitely not. Oh, look at those. Oh, those are paid for. Those are paid for.
Beautiful. Yeah, and and again, if you want to pay for those beautiful crustacean pasties, you definitely want to tip down below here on Cash App and Venmo.
You sure do. I will send you pictures like this if you do.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, definitely send those pictures. Being a cross-dressing lobster, I can understand would probably be it was probably talk to your parents, or did they just accept it right away?
They won't know until they watch this that I am a cross-dressing lobster, and then I'm sure you'll have a follow-up, like a reunion episode to this. Well, they will write me a lovely letter that will be played on air as I'm finding out that my parents love me.
Wow. I think that's so touching and beautiful. And thank you so much for allowing Blacklisted News to be the first to report on this story, because I'd love to have you back in the future for a follow-up with mom and dad, and mom and dad and dad and mom and mom and mom and dad and everybody in the station family that's there for you.
That would just be really lovely. I would love that. And I just want to say, peace out, and everyone just stay safe and peaceful. And we got this shit.
We got this shit. Peace out. And
Good
Black,
night,
we love
babes.
you. We love you. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Oh, wow. These are the type of touching stories that you get with the Blacklisted News. And I just can't thank you all enough for being here tonight. Every Saturday we perform, and every Thursday we also perform. So Levi Stretch is going to bring that information, and I'll tell you all about this. So every Thursday on our Instagram on Blacklist Babes Cabaret, we do Thirsty Thursday, where we feature a local bartender or a friend in the service industry, and we do just a couple of short songs. You've now been a guest, I can see, and it's wonderful to see some of our new friends that have never seen a Blacklist show before come and watch this. And I assume it's because maybe there was nothing else on YouTube right now and it's been raining. So either way, we just appreciate you being here. And again, donating to us and donating to Salvation Mercy, donating to the Barber Fund, and donating to Equality Florida. That is so important to us. And thank you so much for just supporting the arts community here, and continue to support your arts community while we're out of work and just trying to make you all happy, while we're all sitting around our living rooms as well. So every Thursday on the Blacklist Babes Cabaret Instagram, I, Risa Risque, host a fun night where I show you how to make a drink, and then we sing a couple songs, and then we go forward and we talk industry. Every Saturday we have a different show. We do a big show just like the one that you just saw, where it features the members of the Blacklist Babe Cabaret. You saw them all tonight, and I do want to thank once again to Miss Cherry Poppins and Nikki Fontaine, the photo of Bartholomew Bottoms, Orion Spelt, Risa Risque, that is myself, your hostess for the evening, Professor Tuggles, Victoria Reno, Gabe the Babe from Outer Space, and Salvation Mercy, of course, from the Lady Boys of the Peekaboo Lounge. But every Saturday, we do a very mini cabaret where we just sing 2 songs, and then we bring on 2 separate guests from the local community, and we let them perform, and that's everything. So we've had singers on, which I love, because we are a singing live music troupe. But if you are a performer, this is actually the first time this entire week that I'm announcing for the first time that I don't actually have a guest for Thirsty Thursday. I don't have a guest for Blacklist Loves You. And that's not because I didn't pick one or ask for one. It's because I wanted you all to pick one. So please give me a direct message through Blacklist Babes Cabaret, or through Risa Risque. Tell me what bartender or service industry professional that you would like to feature, what local restaurant or local bar that you'd like to feature. Tell me what local performer you'd like to feature. If you juggle, if you perform monologues, if you sing, if you just play an instrument, I'd love to feature you. Blacklist Babes is all about sharing the love while that we're doing all of these online shows. Pretty soon, supposedly, we are going to start opening up again and start performing out in public. But for now, we're just sharing the love online. And as long as these videos are up on YouTube, you will always be featured here, and you will always be part of our Blacklist family. So please, if you'd like to be on the show or you'd like to nominate somebody, just direct message us, and we'd love to feature them. So stay tuned, because those special guests will be announced very, very soon. And bringing it back to me, Risa Risque, I want to thank again Levi Stretch for doing all of this from behind the scenes. I also, again, my name is Risa Risque. You can follow me at Risa Risque on Instagram, on TikTok, and Marisa Ashley Risque on Facebook. Of course, y'all are here anyway, so thank you so much. I just want to thank my cast, thank my friends, thank the Barber Fund, thank, again, Florida Equality, Blue Lala, Sorsha. Wow. Sorsha Mercy, I feel like you should be our next guest because I literally just say your name. And Salvation Mercy, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and start drinking my wine now because it's raining, and I hope you all are too. We want to tell you once again, Blacklist loves you. Thank you so much for being here for Blacklisted News. And you can follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. Thank you so much for joining us, and you have a wonderful Saturday evening.
Well, this is Levi Stretch signing off. Good night, babes.